Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's right. I mean, Asian Hitler has been caught at an Overwatch League event. That's right. He was hiding in plain sight all along, and of course, the power of 4chan and the overindulgence of people on social media is at it again. A young boy, I think, was publicly shamed. I would say not necessarily punished, but at least told not to do this by Overwatch League staff because a few insane people online think that this, careful, what about this? The glasses thing is somehow related to white power. Of course, it is not. It is the same ridiculous argument that because some alt-right people do a hand gesture, that somehow supersedes millions of people saying this means okay for, I don't know, at least many tens of years, probably longer than that. But because Richard Spencer once did it, it is now a white power symbol. That's right. That's reported by Rod Breslau, which very solid follow on Twitter if you're into the eSports scene and generally a level-headed take on thing. Caught this on camera yesterday. Let's see Asian Hitler expose himself. Okay, ready? Oh! You see that? Right there. Got him! That's right. And then the first-hand account. So apparently we're no longer allowed to do the OK symbol during Overwatch League broadcasts because it's a white supremacist symbol. That has been happening since last season, and this is the first we've ever heard about it having such connotations. But Blizzard asked for it to stop, so no more. We get one random tweet. Who is that human trash flashing the white power symbol during an interview with Decay? Hope they are banned from further matches. Ree! You have to be kidding me. It is an OK hand symbol. Everybody knows it is that, except totally insane people who spend all day, every day of their life on Twitter, apparently, where words have different meanings. There are things like crypto fascists, and everybody is a Nazi, especially if you disagree with them on any of their ideology. Now, part of the reason I point a lot of this stuff out is because if you really believe that's what it means, you're letting them win by banning it and giving it power. You're allowing your own hysterics to ruin your life, which is fine by me, okay? If you want to ruin your life, absolutely fine by me. But your hysterics are there to throw a wet blanket, to piss on the parade of anybody who is clearly just having fun. Now, I have the actual response from the person who was spoke to about it. I was the fan throwing up the OK symbol, and I want to apologize for not knowing the context behind it. The superfans have been using it for the old got him game all season. But now we know the context, and it is unacceptable. Thank you for bringing this up. It will not happen again. This is disgusting. This is also somebody who is apparently bisexual, part of the LGBT community, and even they didn't know about it. I thought everybody knew, and Eric says quite aptly, it's not your fault that our culture has apparently decided to let 4chan dictate what every old gesture, meme, or symbol should mean to them. Don't sweat it. Why is this kid even apologizing? Because if idiots like Richard Lewis said the 17-year-old with anarchist in their bio. Yeah, 17. You're focusing on the wrong word in that bio, you idiot. You absolute knob. Is this the world that we want to live in? Where 30 or 40 absolute crazy people are dictating what is acceptable on camera, on YouTube, on Twitter? Ryan goes on to also explain that previously Blizzard has banned the use of Pepe the Frog within the Overwatch League arena, and all teams, and I've covered this before, players from using it in association as a symbol. Feels bad, man. And he goes on to aptly point out there are Nazis. Now, Rod and I would probably disagree on exactly how many there are, but sure, there probably are. And there definitely are white supremacists who use these symbols for a purpose of spreading hate. I doubt it. They use it to troll. But the vast majority of gamers and people using them have no idea that this thing is a thing and are doing it for fun, along with trolls who like to grief journalists and the media. It's all dumb. Case in point, the fan who okayed on stream did it for the original Got 'em made you look game. Oh, that's what they're talking about, where you put it like below your waist. He was doing it too low. We call that the circle game. The super fans have been using it, and as a Zen main, I am upset now that my hero will be banned from the game. As you can see here, clearly a supremacist. Breaking news, Zenyatta will be banned from Overwatch League. I mean, is this what we want to spend our time on? Pope is canceled. You know, everybody who's ever made this symbol, we're going to project. Obama is canceled. We're going to project what this means. People with sign language can't spell out words. Anybody who's a scuba diver can't do it. And Rod aptly points out, well, good for Blizzard that no one is talking about it and absolutely won't spam it on Twitter or Twitch chat after this. Because that's what's going to happen, and that's what they deserve. Of course, Matthew Bailey, another eSports personality, goes on to say, meanwhile, in Dota 2, we literally have an animated OK emote in-game. Can't believe Valve supports this. Exactly. I mean, but there are a bunch of people in Blizzard Arena putting up the white power hand symbol. Can you just, like, go outside and play and get off Twitter, please? I mean, it is so insane that people are allowing themselves to be censored, to have their speech compelled by 30 or 40 people. Like, people need to stand up against this. I'm not kidding. People need to make a mockery. When people say that this is a banned symbol, what do you think is going to happen? It needs to be on every stream. Every player should be putting it on their jersey, because this is how censorship works, especially when we're talking about a symbol that is absolutely not what they say it is. 4chan is very powerful. They could cook up a new hand symbol. They could take away the thumbs up. The thumbs up is going to be the new, because some people with bad ideas have also used the thumbs up. Somehow that's the de facto definition. People have been doing the OK. Millions of people are doing the OK hand symbol for totally innocuous and wholesome reasons. But because 13 or 14 people who also have bad ideas use that symbol, probably also for innocuous reasons at the time, or to troll to get this exact kind of response, their definition somehow takes precedent. Is that the world we want to live in? Is that who we want to pander to, Blizzard? I mean, the 10 or 12 people with bad ideas and the 10 or 12 people who believe them, Is that who we really want to pander to? We want to suck all the fun out of everything. Say everything people do, Pepe the Frog, okay hand symbols. I mean, if you look at Rod's original thread, there are a lot of certified blue check marks in there, like literally trying to roast him over it. I'm not kidding. People saying like, oh, well, is it going to be okay now if people show up at an Overwatch League game wearing a Nazi armband? Because that somehow is the same thing. Is that the world we want as gamers? No. And Blizzard, holy crap. Could you just chill out? I mean, your game is dying and you're worried about this. You're worried about 20 people on Twitter getting riled up about nothing. But that's who runs things in eSports. That's who runs things in gaming. Hopefully we could take the power back at some point. I would like to see the players fight back. We've seen where professional players who would ever use Pepe on their personal Twitters were forced to delete them by Blizzard. Now it's the okay hand symbol. I mean, when is it going to end? You have to be kidding me, Blizzard. Grow up.